Military engineering has been boosted. I really hope I have a lot of Niter. We're talking a lot of Niter, like silly amounts of Niter. Enough Niter to make you go, really? Is that something you want to be doing in the game? I don't know about that. All right, let's just move this around. We're going to take away the corporation of gypsum. I'm going to take away the corporation of ivory so I can put down the industry of gypsum there and upgrade the ivory over to this one. So now I believe that means my capital is receiving a lot more production towards buildings. It probably doesn't count as wonders, but I'm going to be doing a lot more buildings full stop in this city. So I think it's the helpful one. Probably makes no difference, but I like to change things up every now and then. There's provision, so now my second city can start chucking settlers out left, right, and center. We're going to go and hunt down that ivory. I want it all. I want it all. Colonization, limes, agogi. Actually, let's do settlers and natural philosophy. Oh no, there's no point in natural philosophy. 7 science makes no difference when you've got 75 coming in per turn. So all of the ivory in these clumps I have improved, but there's some directly to my south, some in Hong Kong. This is the sort of stuff that I'm looking for. Oh, Sweden's got a bunch of ivory as well. Sweden, how dare you? All right, that's where my settlers are going to go. We know it. We all know it. Did I get any Niter? Please say I did. Yes. Yes. Oh, there's loads of Niter. We've got loads of Niter. That's brilliant. There's huge clumps of it. Okay, well, because of that, I might as well go straight for gunpowder. Well, there's a Niter over here as well. Might as well bring my new settler in this direction. Oh, wow. Hello, Sweden. You're going to war with me, are you? That's exciting. We don't share a border. All right, well, I'll assume there's some sort of crazy master plan here somewhere, and I'll expect Sweden to come just sort of screaming in a little bit later. Until that point, I'll just nod condescendingly to them and be like, uh-huh, all right, war it is, I guess. Oh dear. Like, it's all about being really condescending. Just like, oh, I'm scared. I'm so scared. It's a new city. It says that it's not loyal. Ignore it. It'll get pretty loyal pretty quickly. Wow, I have so much Niter in my empire. It's ridiculous. Oh, yeah. I think I've got about 16, 18 coming in per turn at the moment. My second general now. Make your way in, friend. Oh, Brazil, you are not going to like how many generals I've got. Just trust me on that. 15 sources of ivory now. 10 gypsum, 9 olives, 10 citrus. Haven't yet got a monopoly, and I don't think I'm anywhere near. I'm so excited for when I get that first monopoly. I really am. Look at all this tea. Oh, it's a Brit's paradise. I'm going to go and settle on that particular source of it there. No freshwater, I know, but honestly, freshwater is not a problem when you have this many luxuries, this many camps, plantations. Oh. Meanwhile, in my capital, Apadana's being built. There's 2 envoys here. Isn't it lovely? Look at all the deer just snacking around. This is just one massive city of snacking deer everywhere. Going back to the next game I play, it's going to feel really weird to play a game with no actual space on the map. Really, really strange. Serfdom, done. Settlers, wonderful. Feudal contract, even better. We've even got stirrups, and now we're right on to gunpowder. And an armory, you say? An armory, done. I'll also just grab a Mittler for the extra science that it brings. Oh yeah, that's what we annoyingly and suspiciously go delicious over. Yeah, 20 Niter coming in per turn at the moment. That's what I've got, 20. It seems like an awful lot. Zulu are giving me a decent tribute, about 40 gold per turn, but I feel like we can get more by just declaring war against them. Now, should be able to get a good formal war declaration. Oh, I could give Byzantium some gold to join in. I can't be bothered. Formal wartime with Zulu. Normally a fearsome opponent. Oh, they've actually found some more luxuries for me. Brilliant. More natural wonders. Let's just pull our units in. We'll get a good charge on as quick as we can. I'm now up to a +9 luxury attack bonus, which with my Great General of +5 and Oligarchy of +4 means that my troops when attacking have +18. You may think, oh, Ursa, that doesn't seem particularly balanced. And you'd be right. That's it. It's like, yes, no, your gut instinct on that is absolutely correct. 1 attack, 2 attacks. I want to just do all the damage to the city before they can get the walls up. Means I haven't got to bother. If they do get them up later. It's just a pain. Like, I've got a battering ram on the front line, but I can't be bothered to use it. I've given all of the battering ram crew the day off, and I have no intention of going back on that promise. Irene of Athens gives me an extra governor. The good thing about conquering all of Mali's land is you get all of those beautiful commercial hubs. Still no Barb clan though. Still no, actually saying that, no vampires, but there are vampire opportunities. I've just spotted them. See if we can go take them over. Lovely. Now Brazil has declared war on me. I mean, admittedly, I was kind of expecting that. There's troops everywhere. It's a little annoying because I was just about to start putting troops in and like prepare. And I thought, no, I have a few more turns, but alas. Here we go. My economy's pretty strong, to be fair, so I'm not too worried. Just get my walls up as fast as I can. I'll get crossbows after I get muskets, pull my troops there. And as I say, I've got such a large amount of gold. I think I can pray units in pretty quickly. And by pray, I mean using the only sort of faith I really understand. Raw gold. There you go. 1 attack. Nope. 2 attack. Yes. Much better. In comes... Let's use Victor. That's wonderful. Battle cry on my man-at-arms because I didn't think they were powerful enough as it was. And, a 3-shot at Ulundi. I might actually just hold this point for a few turns because I'm right by the musket upgrade, and that would be a huge combat strength improvement. Another general. Boudica's my favorite. I always like Boudica. I mentioned this before, but I grew up very close to where she lived. Hildegard. Okay, that's good. Let's get theology. We'll go into divine right. You can see my defenses. They're going to hold. They're going to be fine. It's the medieval era, and I have a golden age, which is wonderful. Sweden's got one, but everyone else is kind of a bit lacking. I'm going to take monumentality again because the discount on builders is just by itself amazing. Plus the movement on builders is really handy as well. But we're still settling cities. We're still accumulating vast quantities of tea. Oh, imagine if we were playing Magnificent Catherine on this map. We've already got 51 copies of luxury. I'm not suggesting that I always know the best games for you, the audience, to play. But I mean, if you don't like that suggestion for a game, then, are you even alive? Are you possibly dead inside? I won't question, but I will suspect. Well, Congress time. Can I have Culture Bomb, please? Oh, duplicates of a luxury. Oh, we'll try it. I'm going to try Ivory because I've got 15 copies of it. This is unlikely to win. I have 1 vote and the AI has a lot. Duplicates of citrus grant amenities. Oh my lord. I have so many 11 sources, so I've basically got plus 10. Unfortunately, it's not 11 copies of 4. It's 1 copy of 4 and 10 copies of 1. It's a very underwhelming World Congress, but still, it will massively help the happiness of my empire. Musket time. There's 1. There's 2. Here is 3. Yes. And Byzantium are just getting a little bit longer to live. I'm not quite attacking them just yet. Come on, give me vampires. Yes. Okay, that's my dream come true. We've got vampires. I'm happy now. Aid request? No. Military emergency? No. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, a meteor shower. Right on top of my builder. Oh my goodness. Imagine just being out one day and having that happen to you. These little leather caps. I don't think that's going to actually stop that from very much hurting. Oh, I like this. I'm going to use a knight to make another space knight. Excellent. As things should be. Well, now that I've got muskets, the next logical thing after education and universities, which are really handy, is just to go line infantry. It's a 3 upgrade effectively, and it gives me so much more combat strength. Also going to treat myself to the odd crossbow upgrade as well. This will mega improve the strength of my city walls and their ranged attacks, which means that I can basically just tell the AI to systematically back off. Welcome to my fun little magic trick. Knight becomes 2 knight. Yes, 2 knight. I will spawn in a large army. Tell you what, I'm looking forward to some of these medieval era generals because my muskets do not get affected by generals, and it's the lack of movement which is the more annoying thing. Yep, alright, muskets are surviving for now. Zulu just keeps spawning walls in as I start attacking the cities, which, I'll be honest with you, is right up there with really annoying. Come on, just let me kill you. You know it's inevitable. Oh, the knights are powerful. Yes, military science boosted as well. Between my upgrading army and the fact that we are really starting to just beeline in on hundreds of luxuries now, I'm feeling a little better about this all. It is my divine right to become a king, so I shall. Beetle contract is still really useful. Limes was useful? Not as useful anymore, really. That's me just being honest with you there. But I'll keep it because housing is quite handy. Oligarchic legacy, let's pop that back in. And diplomatic league. No, charismatic leader. To really double up on those influence points per turn. How difficult would it be to seize Bologna? Difficult. It would be difficult. I'm going to get 2 envoys next turn with Mashupishi. That'll put me to 3. Then I've got 1, which will put me to 4. But yeah, stealing Bologna is tough. I feel like at some point I'm going to have to just invade, but I don't want to. That's the problem. Right, tell you what I will do. These knights, I'm going to actually start bringing round in this direction. And we're going to go attack Sweden from the other direction whilst this city's really weak. I think it's being attacked by barbarians. I might be able to just take advantage of that whole circumstance. We're up to 100 science, by the way. Turn 86. Yep, the yields are as mad as we suspected they could be. I think Machu Picchu is probably the greatest barometer of whether you have an overpowered setup or not. Because Machu Picchu is so well beelined by the AI, especially the Deity AI. If you get anywhere near it, you know you're doing well. Probably the most accurate barometer we've ever had, and ever will have. I just realized I can steal Geneva, which is really funny because it'll give me a huge science swing, and it'll just send somebody at war with somebody else. Oh look, it's the other side of Zulu. Yay! Let's see what Sweden has for me here. Oh, you know what? My knights seriously can just walk in, I think. Sweden are in a golden age, right? Yeah, so keeping the cities may be problematic, but there are so many luxuries here, it is sort of worth it. I say sort of, because it probably, you know, isn't worth it, but we'll give it a good go. My first medieval general. Amazing stuff. All right, I can actually send somebody decent to the front line now. That'll help all of these muskets to thrive. A merchant. Yay! Starting to get some fun things. Oh, I was going to pick up Hunza. Marley's just put an extra envoy in them. He knew what I was doing. They were like, what can we do to really annoy Ursa? And that was it. Let's see what my great scientist gives me. Guilds, printing, banking. Printing I was going to get anyway. Literally have a university on the way for that one. Never mind. More amber. Keep buying it in. Actually, no, not buying it in. I'm trying to save my gold for trebuchets. Seems like a really random thing, I know, but it's an upgrade I need. And I'm thinking trebuchets actually would be really handy. I believe Ulundi should now fall. And it does. An 8 population city backing it up. Honestly, Zulu, I am tired of these terrifyingly strong cities. Come on. My first Swedish city. Minus 17, you say? That's pretty awful. Get in here, Victor. I need you. I'm going to start chopping out some food and hopefully make this into a bit of a safe haven. It says minus 4 at the moment because it's happy. I reckon we can get that higher. I reckon we can get that higher if we are lucky. But our knights are having to just brutally attack into Swedish defenses here. Speaking of chop, extra population, loyalty begins to go up a little bit. Oh, it's pushing it. I reckon a couple more chops and we'll have it. Especially now that I'm starting to build a new army full of trebuchets over on my front line. Lovely. I could upgrade Victor, or I could get myself a vampire. We're getting ourselves a vampire. Unfortunately, the vampire is in my capital. That's a bit annoying. I guess we can move over to Sweden fastest, can't we? Lord Sucklington, off you pop. 1, 2, 3, 4 more sources of ivory, and also a Matterhorn settlement. All kinds of exciting stuff here. Yes, grow the city out as quickly as you can, please. Thank you. This city has a bunch of citrus, some gypsum. Just continuing to push out as best we can in all directions. Printing. It's mine. Effectively +3 combat strength against the AI, that one. Oh, that's really good. Brazil has settled Sao Paulo. That means I can liberate them later and take both of these cities, which are full of luxuries. Oh, I like that. I wanted to keep Brazil in the game, but they were just being a little bit annoying about it. That's perfect. Look, my trebuchet goes bam. Oh, Aztec trebuchets, +10 on luxury attack bonus. It's a lovely thing to see. More citrus, more happiness for my lands, yes. Is that the city taken? Yes, it is. Oh, thank you so much. -11, that's how it says. 5. Victor, move up 1. Knight attack, trebuchet attack. We're just leveling up our units really nicely here. That's 2 cities taken from Sweden now. Their strength is increasing, so these knights are not going to be able to repeat that trick. Not unless I get a lot more siege weaponry. But siege weaponry is something I am building very, very slowly. I've almost got a siege tower into Belém. I don't remember the last time I'd upgraded 88 luxuries and still had no monopolies whatsoever. Gypsum, it's actually my highest. Something that I definitely need to keep an eye out for. But more and more and more citrus. Look at it. Beautiful. Oh, yes. And, oh, we can chop out an entertainment complex. I have a unique building that I haven't put down yet. That would be relatively useful. He says ignoring it. I'm going to bread and circuses it. There you go. That'll keep all the cities happy. Yay! See if these muskets in Brazil do well now that the siege tower is here. Yes, the answer to that is a big yes. 3 hits and the whole city's down. Wonderful. In fact, there's citrus, olives, ivory. I think we class that as a little bit of everything. Rising hunger means I now have a second vampire. One is making their way over in this direction. The other, I'm going to send... Do we try and take over Hong Kong? I think I'm going to want to improve all this stuff myself. So Hong Kong may end up getting killed. The Count from Sesame Street will be my second. 1 person dead. Ha ha ha. 2 war crimes. Ha ha ha. Let's see if we can repeat the trick on Zulu. 1, 2, 3 attacks and the city's mine. Oh, yes. How many cities have you got left? A few. Oh, well, if you've still got a few left, we might as well continue attacking. Wildly. Wildly, some might say. Second, trebuchet. That gives me siege tactics. It means I can now work on military science to take my line inventory upgrade. That's something that I'm going to be looking forward to quite a bit. Oh, I'm earning 30 Niter per turn at the moment, and I physically cannot earn or generate enough production, I should say, to make enough muskets to run out. Like, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my very best here. Actually, one thing I should look out for are vampire castle possibilities or locations. This would be an amazing place right there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 camps around it. Yeah, these are the sort of places I'm looking for. I mean, there's so many options. It's mad. Trying to spot one is very difficult. Too many choices. Hello, Rio. 1, 2. Yes, let's do this. And Sao Paulo is about to flip, actually. So we'll knock Brazil out and then we'll liberate them back into the game. Totally balanced. Actually, Hong Kong, I'm just going to take you back. There you go. I want you back again. Whatever I said, whatever we did, I didn't mean it. Just want you back for good. Next, Swedish city. Let's start the assault. Oh, the gypsum mines of this city are pretty comprehensive. I'm liking them already. Timur. Oh, that's another great general, and one that actually will apply and work on my muskets, so let's bring you over immediately. Beautiful. 1 attack, 2 attacks, Rio is taken. Huzzah! Brazil is out of the game. I want to just say officially on the record, serves you right. Now let's go liberate them. Metal casting and bombards. Ooh, I like bombards. I like trebuchets, but much, much better. These barbs are attacking me with severe force, but luckily for me, I'm a lot better than the AI, so I'm holding them off for now. But the Swedish city, oh, am I going to be able to take it? Hopefully this turn. No, next turn, never mind. Oh, just use my other knight. This turn, yay! -1, that one says 4 now, this one, okay, everything's getting loyal, and look at this, more and more gypsum, more and more citrus. It's all being put into my empire. Oh, the olives as well. How many olives have I got going now? 13. I actually can't predict which monopoly we're going to get first. I'm hoping we will get a monopoly at some point, otherwise there's going to be a bit of an anticlimax. Oh, is that it? The market on gypsum has been cornered by you, the first such monopoly in the world. Okay, so this monopoly currently is giving me a whopping 5 gold per turn, but I have 24 sources of gypsum. That means there's about 36 on the map. Let's see what that does to the old tourism, shall we? 234%. That's pretty big. I'll admit, I was hoping it would be a bit more, but it's okay. We'll just keep working on it. It's fine. Oh, Stockholm is protected. All right. Give them some space. Get myself a bombard. Of course, bombards are not upgraded by my generals. I keep forgetting that upgrading my units often is a really bad thing. 1, 2, 3. Non-Goma is mine as well. Excellent. We're doing well. Well, military science means I can get line inventory now and cavalry. Both of those are lovely upgrades. Let's get Curaçao's field cannons, just make sure my army is state-of-the-art. First vampire castle amongst all of the quarries, just a sheer production wham for my capital, this one. 23 production, 8 food, 6 gold. Hey, that's not bad. All right, Brazil, I need you back in the game. 300 diplo favor, oh yeah. I'm losing 19 of it per turn, so I'm just going to sell it until I can bankrupt people that I've gone to peace with. Like, actually not even gone to peace with. Byzantium, Mali, perfect, Brazil. We'll give Brazil a little bit of culture or loyalty as well. Perfect. They should be fine. Yeah, they've got a couple of luxuries that I could use, but honestly, just having them in the game so I can get tourists with them, that's the big thing. Getting one tourist every turn at the moment. I think this should be the second vampire castle as well. Just clear the quarry so that the castle goes down, and this one is 21 food, 13 gold, and 17 production. Oh, yes. My capital's now got 80 food, 154 production. Oh, it's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful city. In fact, actually, we could get Chichen Itza in this city to make it even better, which I'm tempted to do. There's no need to be building wonders at the moment. It is totally pointless. Yet here I am, having fun. It's how vampires should be played, you know? Just channeling crazy amounts of filth into my capital and going, ah, yes, as things should be. Oh, and every gypsum I get increases my modifier quite a lot. I'm on 312 at the moment because bringing Brazil back into the game has increased that because it's the number of luxuries times by the number of players in the game. It's all very weird. But this quarry goes from 312, and then hopefully if we give that a little wiggle, it's worth 12% extra tourism, just about one luxury. Next Swedish city, 1, 2, 3, and need I remind you, these are just muskets. These are not line infantry, which I could be upgrading with some gold if I really fancied it, which, you know what, I kind of do. Where is it? Professional army. Yes. How much is an upgrade? 125? Done. I know the generals aren't going to help, but it's still a relative upgrade. Bombard time with a plus 11 luxury bonus. Ah, yes. The walls are already down. And this musket apparently has about 5 million movement, so we will take advantage of that. 1 attack on Stockholm, 2 attacks on Stockholm. Bam. Done. Just keep this tourism coming in. 714 now. What? How has that happened? Actually, I'm going to unlock mercantilism for the camp improvement. 1 production, 1 food in all my camps. Yes, just the Pantheon having another bit of fun. But we are now getting a tourist with everybody every 2 turns. Getting 2.5 a turn. It's still not quick enough. It's not quick enough, I say. We can improve this. We can improve this further. Attack, attack, another city taken. Don't forget, every time I take a city, 20% production in all cities. I haven't forgotten about that. Have you? Can't believe it's only turn 104. That's the ridiculous thing about this game. 282 science. We haven't even got a ridiculous religion that's boosting it. Oh, Brazil. Yeah, that's your only city and it's getting tornadoed pretty badly. We don't worry about that. Oh, victory in 14 turns? I reckon we can speed that up a little further. That's not everything that we can give this game, I don't think. A great merchant, a great scientist. You know what? I'm starting to think maybe it's just us. We're the ones that are great. I think that's what it is. It's another builder. I tell you what, these builders are absolutely worth awaiting gold. They're probably worth more to me than the actual units that I'm using to conquer with right now. How many cities has Sweden got left? 3. Oh yeah, of course. They've got Gothenburg up here with about 7 million incense. I'm going to leave them that city. That's not important for me. Citrus, ivory, these are the things that I want. Let's see what a line inventory can do against a totally new and walled city with a siege tower in tow. Wow, 82 strength, over half health in 1 hit. Oh, just Aztec things, eh? Just Aztec things. It's really weird. Every now and then you'll just get a turn where the monopoly bonus will stop and there's no reason for it. It's not like any of my luxuries have gone away. It just stops inexplicably. If I upgrade something, does that then turn itself back on? It does-ish. It's only turned the citrus back on. What's going on here? It's really weird. Is it just because the city state is flipped? No, it's not even that. I don't know what goes on. Sometimes just between turns, the tourism vanishes and who actually knows why? No one's sure. That's okay. We don't question these things too much. Clearly, it's an intentional feature and I just need to learn to use it. Field cannons, cuirassiers, nice. Very nice indeed. What else am I going to get? Get artillery. Let's get artillery. That'd be really fun. And huzzah! Another city, another source of gypsum. Have I reset that now? Yes, I have. Okay, good. The monopolies are back in action. I still don't know what's going on. Look how much higher my tourism is now. That's the number I was expecting to see. Chichen Itza! You know what? I'm actually building wonders for the tourism because when you've got plus 800, 700% tourism, even 4 or 5 tourism per turn, it stacks up very, very nicely. Plus, this is in my capital, so 2 culture and 1 production toward rainforest tiles. It's more than you'd think. 1, 2, 3. It's less than you'd think. I thought that would be way more impressive. Oh, never mind. Trebuchet goes bam. Bombard goes bigger bam. And Knight 1 and Knight 2. Oh, we're so close now. So close to knocking Sweden out of this fight. In fact, actually, that's Malmo taken. So close to peace. So close to peace. That's assuming that Sweden actually want peace, which, I'll be honest with you, if I was in the sort of receiving end of this assault, I probably wouldn't want peace either. I'd probably just sort of look at it and go, sod it. Might as well live with this new world, eh? I'm going to kill Bologna as well. It's annoying me. It's just there, you know? Oh, that's what happened. There was a storm. It's ripped up and destroyed all of my improvements in this central belt area. Oh, I'm such a numpty. I didn't even see it. Okay, good. I've got builders being prepared everywhere, but that would explain so much. So I've actually made entirely new monopolies. Oh. Phew, I thought it was just like a game glitch. You know what? I was mean. I insinuated that it could have been a bug with Civ. How could I? Of course it wasn't. It was my own inability to play the game. That's what it was. All right, Shaka, you can have peace now. Like a dog chasing a small rodent. Now I've caught you. I don't really know what to do with you, so I'm just gonna let you go. Enjoy your freedom, I guess. Is this what this is? Oh, mercantilism. Let's just check in with my capital quickly. Oh yeah, look at these camps. 4 food, 6 production. Oh, yes, please. Oh, they're wonderful. I am so happy. So happy we chose Aztec. So happy that we chose this mod. Still in awe of everything Fuzzle does. Just Ursa. Ursa is a very, very happy content creator today. Very happy indeed. Karlstad is taken. Do you want peace, Sweden? Do you want to give up? No, they don't want to give. I mean, yeah, admittedly, I'm pretty impressed with that. Give them 4 turns. It may be because of the emergency. Once the emergency runs out, we might have peace. Production towards wonders. Oh, go on then. As Bologna taken, that may cause another emergency, to be honest. But as you can tell from my slightly disinterested noises, I don't really mind. Emergency world, emergency me. I dare you. I dare you. Oh, I've got another monopoly, 1,260% now. Honestly, I couldn't tell you which one it was. Maybe ivory? I'm going to say it's probably ivory. Oh, I can actually tell now because I've got mercantilism. Oh, I'm a fool. So gypsum, citrus, ivory. Okay, those are my monopolies so far. And look, there's still so much of it out there on the map I haven't taken over yet. It's so much possibility to just continue this in such a crazy way. How close are we to olives? Nowhere near. I tell you what, I'm not looking forward to the happiness plummet I'm going to take when I start losing all of the excess amenities from the citrus. Like, I have so much citrus in my empire, it's ridiculous. I have a tangy empire. That's the only way I can really describe it. Watch this. An upgraded camp with my Pantheon. It goes from 231 all the way to 453. Oh, yes. I know it's not the best Pantheon, but it's my favorite. It's so good. I do like the sort of sneaky religious plays that some of the AI tries to pull off sometimes when you're busy conquering the world, but don't worry, I've been keeping an eye on it. We're okay. We're getting about 5 to 6 tourists per turn at the moment, and Sweden is losing 1, so we're gaining about 6 on them every turn. So we should win in 7 turns. I think that's pretty accurate, to be honest. Sorry, Byzantium. You're last, but definitely not least. Your 143 culture per turn, though, is problematic, so I don't want you actually gaining too many domestic tourists, but all I've got is 2 line infantry and a siege tower on the border. So, I mean, I can't possibly conquer you just with these 3 units, right? Right? You put up more resistance than that, surely. Well, currently the line infantry, the 2 units, one of them is an 82 strength unit, and that's without any urban warfare upgrades, so the initial signs are positive. Up to 1,380% on the modifier now, which is pretty cool. And yes, I'd love it if trade routes went to me. Oh, melee strength. Yes, go on, put melee through. That would really help my line infantry. Oh, go on then. If you insist, I will indeed use units this strong. Oh, it's so good. So Byzantium does have a little bit of taxes. They've gone Defender of the Faith. Oh, wow. Byzantium are definitely playing the role of final boss. And oh, have you seen my empire's happiness has collapsed? We had 1 ecstatic city and the rest were happy. Now content is the best that we can do. Yeah, that's pretty tragic. Even my capital finally isn't happy anymore. Wow, we have 10 improvements from Temple of Artemis and we're still not ecstatic. That's hilarious. Oh dear. Oh well, as my borders expand, there are options. There are options. We can increase further. We got another monopoly, this time olives, 1,770% now. Look at it, it's beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4 monopolies. And an interest in every luxury I've ever discovered. It may be true, but I covet the AI's luxuries. What can I say? I'm just playing Aztecs, you know? It's what I do. There's refining. Hopefully I've got some oil now. Oh, whoa, I actually have way less oil than you might think, given how much land I've got. I don't know where it spawned, but it's not in my borders. Oh, it's all in the snow. All right, okay, if we need oil, we know where to go and find it. El Cid says, you are now a core. So it's a line inventory core. And oh yes, okay, there's some big damage going on here. In fact, actually, I've got a bunch of generals, which are a bit useless. They're all totally obsolete. So I'm just going to send as many things to this one set of units as I can. Oh, I can give this one the urban warfare promotion. That's awesome. I always forget to retire my generals properly. I just get bored of them, and then I start leaving them around the map in random places. In fact, I can't actually find where they all are at the moment. Oh, here they are. Peace, Sweden? Peace? Tell you what, how about I give you an orange? No? What about an olive? Or a gypsum? There we go, you see, I knew you'd want peace. Civil engineering? Excellent. Good promotion. You know what? This is a race between... Can I take Constantinople in one turn? Not quite, alas. But I can hit that encampment and destroy it in a single hit, which I am enjoying, I'll admit. Of all the things I could have done, that's up there with the best. My capital is now 20 population. Of course it is. It's a lovely place. Get the intelligence agency. That way I can spy on people if I need to. I've taken another city from loyalty, this time from Zulu. They left one behind for me, which is very kind of them. This line inventory now has urban warfare, which means it's attacking with 107 strength. Of course it is. I'll be honest, that was a very silly little game. It was a lot of fun, but it kind of actually has a bit of a serious lesson in it, and that is if you put luxuries and resources and strategics all around the map, it undeniably makes it easier. Now, even if I didn't have monopolies and corporations mode turned on and I wasn't going to get this tourism victory, you can see how close I am to Constantinople. So the domination victory is probably only about 5 turns away. So don't get distracted by that. The point I'm making is that when the map is filled, when there are more luxuries, more strategics, more resources to exploit, as a human, as a person, that gives you more opportunities to actually optimize the game and, well, abuse it is the best way I could put it, to really manipulate the game, to really get the best out of it. It makes it easier. Because yes, the AI had exactly the same bonuses, but they don't use them as well as we do. You and I, dear viewer, we are human. Well, apart from my one robot viewer. Hello, welcome to the world that you'll be taking over in 15 years. No, we humans, we take advantage of these things, and I think, and actually this is a really interesting way of thinking about it, I'd never really given any thoughts to flicking the abundant or sparse or normal resources options when I get a map loading. I think choosing abundant resources actually makes the game easier. I might play a couple of games with sparse resources and see how it feels. I think it might feel a little bit different, you know? Maybe not hugely different, but different enough. Louis XV, after me the flood. I had literally just been hit by about 3 floods actually towards the end of that game, so I totally agree with that analysis. Yay! Buildings constructed, cities captured, cities found. Oh, you know what, actually, I did found some cities. Cities lost. Don't think that's any. Nope. Great people land, quite a few, number of combats. Oh yes, I was a combat chicken and a half. Culture, never really won that game, but my science game was pretty awesome. Here's the faith game. I'm all the way down there. Terrible. Golds? Yeah, gold I was much more prominent. There's the science game. Oh yeah, I briefly took the lead about turn 50. Lost it temporarily, but then, yeah, I was always in control after that point. Wonders constructed, very good. Religions founded, good. Units killed, about 75. Units lost, about 5. It's not a bad 10-to-1 kill to death ratio. Just in case you didn't believe my 5 turns and we're going to take Constantinople, little jibe, this is why. I'm now taking a city every turn. Literally the only constraint I've got is movement. It's going to take me 2 turns to get all the way to Constantinople, which in itself is the slowest thing. Oh my word, look at my capital. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it absolutely beautiful? Especially as I get more and more tourism. You can see only 121 tourism. No, 2,371 with each player pretty much. That symbol was going to get very stretchy. In fact, hang on, let me show you how stretchy it can get just by going 1 turn further. That's 1 more turn. I got 11 tourists and stole a few. Oh, that's going to get huge. I love it. This mode never ceases to make me smile. I know it's not balanced, but I can't help but love it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the mod. Thank you so much, Fuzzle, for all of your help with it. Remember, you can download the mod. The map and a link to it is all in my Discord. I'm going to put it in the description of the video as well. I've got to run. I'm on a next video. A next video? Yes, it's going to play just after this one. Just let the video roll over. Don't do those chores, or that homework, or that overtime you were going to do with your second employment. No. Put that all down. Pick up that ice cream. Indulge in another Ursa video. Thank you so much, everybody. See you all next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, MTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy's Ursa. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!